What up, this is Rama Screen covering movies, TV, and entertainment, and here's my review of Netflix's new movie, Carter. Hey, before you watch my review, please subscribe to my channel, press that like button, ring that bell, so you can get notified whenever I post new videos. Let's rock this. Okay, so this movie has gotten a lot of attention lately ever since the trailer came out, marketing itself as a one-take or a one-shot action film. But you do know that it's just a trick, right? Carter, just like that scene from Children of Men, and that staircase fight in Atomic Blonde basically just makes itself appear as if the sequences were done in one continuous shot. And here you can totally tell some of the methods in which they stitch two scenes together whenever things get a little bit blurry or when an object is blocking the camera for a split second. I know, I'm a buzzkill for revealing all of that in order to lower your expectations a bit. But the question remains, did I enjoy this movie? I'm not gonna lie, some parts of it do impress me. They're very innovative and they think outside the box. And from what I hear, even though I haven't seen his other previous films, director Byung-gil is known for always attempting something that could visually pop. On the other hand, Carter is basically Crank meets Hardcore Henry meets Jason Bourne meets 28 Days Later, and that's all there is to it. So any hint of espionage drama within it is shallow at best. Not to mention the film just keeps going and going and going and going to the point of numbness and exhaustion. 2 months into the deadly pandemic originating from the DMZ that has devastated the US and North Korea, Carter wakes up in a motel room with no recollection of his past. In his head is a mysterious device, and in his mouth, a lethal bomb. A strange voice in his ears gives him orders. The bomb may go off at any time, unless he rescues the kidnapped girl who is the sole antidote to the virus. But the CIA and a North Korean coup are hot on his heels. Of all the action set pieces in this film, the one that truly stands out is when Carter fights multiple men across 3 vehicles that are moving side by side at seemingly the same speed. That whole sequence grabs you like no other. It might even help if you're high as a kite watching it, because there's something about it that's so unreal, like you're watching it through a pair of bug-eyed goggles. Some of the visual effects are a bit shoddy and cartoony, but perhaps you can chalk that up to the technology not yet able to catch up to what director Byung-gil had envisioned. So this is the best that they could pull off at this moment in time. That said, I do enjoy the fight choreographies, especially in the bath sauna and the high wire climactic moments. The actions can be very lengthy. Too lengthy, I might add. But there's a lot of outstanding physical stunts involved, and a lot of the guys in this film would give Hollywood stunt people a run for their money. Again, as I implied earlier, the story is shallow and sometimes it's even incoherent. Now, I get that when it comes to CIA or DMZ or any of Korean intelligence organization, they want to suggest things like double agent, betrayal, identity crisis, trying to plant seed of doubt here and there in Carter. But in its effort to try to sound smart, the script ends up doing mental gymnastics and it comes off rudderless. The one constant North Star is Carter saving the kid, that's all. Even the very brief cameos by Mike Colter and Camilla Bell bear no purpose at all other than to give this film a semblance of international intrigue. Jae-young, who plays the title character, is relentless. Funny I mentioned Crank earlier because Jae-young in this film does behave like an Asian Jason Statham, just steamrolling anything and anybody in his path. Jae-young as Carter is a well-oiled killing machine. But that's also part of the criticism because Carter is almost never vulnerable. Thus, as a character, sometimes that could be problematic. So, overall, even though this film Carter is far from original, this whole one-take trick does give you the illusion of something fresh, which I think a lot of action movie fans will respond well to. Although parts of this film are clunky and bloated, but kudos to director Byung-gil for his ballsy moves, while other filmmakers probably prefer to just play it safe.